We have a normal switching on match.
Ooh, oh god.
What?
The music.
Oh, it's Pokemon Tower? Yeah.
Oh, looks like I won 3 tokens, so I got my
won
wish.
3 tokens as well.
So, anyway, in the blue corner we have Scyther, Pineco, and Kecleon.
And the red corner we have Baltoy, Articuno, and Muck.
And it looks like Scyther has a Silk Scarf with Technician, so it can make use of all of its moves.
Silk Scarf, powers up normal moves. So that double hit is going to be Technician boosted, and Silk Scarf boosted. So...
This will be interesting.
Gonna roll. Yeah.
And we got a color changed Choice Scarf Kecleon. So this is going to be an interesting match. Oh, I just looked at something. From all the tokens I won, I got 1 back for myself.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. I think I also got 1 token from you as well, so thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Alright. So I do also want to point out that Pineco has Sturdy. So, in this generation, Sturdy only protects you from moves like Fissure or Sheer Cold. So keep that in mind as you're calculating strategies to do if you're on blue team.
And also, Muck has Sticky Hold. So... But there's no moves on the blue team that will make it activate.
Alright. However, it does have that Rosensense, and if I'm not mistaken, Rosensense powers up grass moves? I
believe so, yes. I believe so.
I do know you need the Rosensense to make Badoo if you're trying to breed Badoo. You need to have your Roselia hold a Rosensense. The female one. And then the egg will hatch a Badoo.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright. A little under 20 seconds to get your inputs in. And make sure you do. Just because the token storm is ended does not mean you still don't have Twitch-based Pokemon to play. So get those bets in.
And it begins. We are in my favorite Coliseum, Neon.
Neon Coliseum is always cool.
It always looks like so futuristic, that's what I like about it. So, their Pokemon are sent out, Scyther and Baltoy.
Alright. It looks like the red corner switches immediately out to that Articuno. I'm seeing it.
And you're correct. And that pressure is going to activate. As Scyther goes for both of his energy.
Scyther is getting pumped. Alright, maybe we'll see some poop. Oh, okay. It's getting pumped. Only to this Kecleon.
It's like he was so pumped to get to go that he's like, you know what? Like Kecleon, take care of it, I'm lazy. And just left.
Alright, and Articuno's doing something similar. It uses U-turn. That means it does damage. And then switches your Pokemon out. So now we're going to have Muck coming on to the field. And Kecleon just fused with Bug type. So this might have been calculated.
And it looks like Muck has been sent out. As Kecleon goes for Secret Power.
It's now going to be scarfed into the Secret Power. As Muck goes for Sludge.
Doing decent damage to it, but he's poisoned. But now Kecleon...
Yes, Kecleon is now a poison type. Alright, Kecleon goes for Secret Power once again. It's Choice Scarf. It makes it always go for Secret Power. As it goes for the Giga Drain, Muck does. It's a critical hit, but because Kecleon was turned into a poison type because of its ability Color change is not very effective, and Kecleon is now a grass type due to Giga Drain turn. He's making color change it into a grass type, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, basically whatever move type Kecleon is hit with, it will switch into that type for its stat. Like here, blood turns poison. Well, what if it did faint?
Yes, and the reason why it did super effective damage is because it was a grass type, Giga Drain. Anyways, what's really important here is Red now has a lead. It has a paralyzed dog at half health, but Blue Corner has a knocked out Kecleon, so it's 2-3 right now, as Pineco comes out.
Wait a minute, how did Monk get paralyzed?
Superpower has a chance to paralyze.
Oh, okay.
Which is probably what they were pushing for at the beginning when they locked themselves into superpower. With this sludge coming out on Pineco, doing a decent amount of damage because this is Pineco, it's not very defensive.
And they're going for another Earthquake that should take care of the block.
Alright, the playing field is now mostly even. That Pineco is weaker than the other mons on the field, but it's still 2-2. So Blue is trying their best to come back into the game strong.
Do have that Scyther at their advantage, and with Muck out of the way, it looks like they could maybe get a bit further as Baltoy goes for Zen Headbutt, and the Sonic Berry activates, boosting its speed.
Right, now Pineco going for the Bug Bite. It's going to be stab and super effective against this Baltoy, doing a little bit under half. But then he ate the Lumberry. However, Lumberry cures status, and Pineco wasn't statused by anything, so therefore it couldn't affect anything.
Basically, it was just a free stack, and Baltoy is down.
Alright. Good job to Blue Corner. They haven't brought it back. All that's left is this Articuno against both Pineco and Scyther.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if Pineco can outspeed. We'll see. And nope.
Alright, that super effective stab Gust is going to take out Pineco. And it's going to be what we saw at the beginning of the match. Just now there's no switching. Scyther against Articuno.
Let's see what can happen in anyone's game at this point. They're both healthy. Hello, Night Mr. Dawn.
Alright, Powder Snow hitting Scyther for a decent amount of damage. However, Scyther goes for the Bug Bite. Maybe not its strongest option, especially since Articuno has a Never Melt Ice, which can be eaten. So maybe a double hit would have been a bit of a smarter choice. We'll see how this battle progresses. It's time for Powder Snow once again, but not killing.
And Bug Bite going at it again. And yeah, I think this is pretty much a one-sided match now.
Yes, unless Scyther miraculously holds on, despite the fact that it's 7 hit points, this battle is over and done for, and that's exactly what happens.
And with that, Red Corner wins from a massive 170 payout.
That's a pretty darn good payout. All the other payouts today have been below 100. Now this one is 170%. Which means that Red's going to get more than they put in. Alright, but congratulations to the Red team. And we're about to go back into Ash Gray. I didn't see anyone adding anything to make it a token storm. So it's just going to be your standard 1. You know, just 1 token, but still, if you put it in... Oh no, I lied. There's 4 tokens. Thank you to whoever put in tokens. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
We already had a past Hurricane 5 storm. We don't need anything more right now.
It was like, what, 120? Yeah, 113? 114?
115,
no,
I think.
Yeah, it was 115. Alright, and thank you, Susie Crafts, for adding a token. We now have 5 tokens going to be distributed, so get your inputs in. And also make sure you don't misspell like I did, because I put seal-ict instead of select.
And congratulations to everyone who has won a token.
Alright, I wasn't able to see all of the people who input, unfortunately. However, congratulations to all of them. I mean, all the people who want to show, but congratulations to every single one of them.
Oh, we got Electivire. Nice. So in the blue corner, we got Exploud, Jirachi, and Electivire.
And on the red corner, we have Ursaring, Snover, and Rattata.
And from the looks of it, it's a scrappy life orb, but there are no ghost types for Exploud to take advantage of. But that life orb should make things interesting.
Jirachi said is also Doom Desire. Doom Desire is Jirachi's signature move. It basically works like Future Sight, but it has 20 more base power and it's a steel type. However... No, what were you saying about that?
I was going to say that at Electivire, he has Motor Drive, but he has his own signature item instead of anything else.
Alright. This is going to turn out to be an interesting match. It looks like it's one-sided on the favor of blue. However, this is Twitch Plays Pokemon, so you'll never sure who's going to win.
Spell tag. Ghost type moves, right?
But yes, the spell tag item makes the enemy's Pokemon not be able to leave. This also works in wild Pokemon encounters, if I'm not mistaken. The spell tag makes it.
Oh yeah, because then less Pokemon can appear.
Exactly.
It kind of acts like Intimidate in a way. And we got Sheer Cold on the Snover. This will be interesting.
Oh, I just realized that is a definitive Sheer Cold. And it looks like Snover is only faster than the Exploud. So maybe what can turn around the tide of battle if Ursaring falls to this Exploud is landing a Sheer Cold, especially if it's asleep. However, this Exploud is a Snore setup, so there's Rest and Snore, but also Fake Tears and Seismic Toss.
Fake Tears produces special defense, or... I'm trying to remember exactly.
Fake Tears lowers special defense by 2 stages, which is perfect, because Snore lowers your a special attack and move, I mean. So Fake Tears a bunch, then go for Rest when your health is low, and then start spamming Snore. It'll be a good combo.
Anyone get your bets in as Team Rocket is blasting off again?
Alright, now we're in the Waterfall Coliseum. Another cool Coliseum with a nice gimmick in the solo campaign. But this isn't solo campaign, this is Twitch Plays Pokemon.
And looks like Ursaring gets to go first and goes for Bolt Up.
This Ursaring gotta go to the gym and get its gains on.
You gotta be lifting them weights. As Exploud goes for Seismic Toss.
Alright, we now see a planetary Ursaring as Ursaring goes crashing down. And it gets 100 damage dealt to it because of the Seismic Toss, and its life orb damage takes a little bit out of it.
And now Ursaring's going for Quebec. And it does okay damage to him. And going into rest.
Alright, Exploud now going to sleep. Alright, and now the blue team, of course, the correct play here equals to Snore, because Snore is your strongest move in this scenario. As Ursaring goes for another Covet.
and it takes it down to about a quarter of its health. Exploud has to sleep, but it uses Snore.
That's a decent amount of damage, I think.
Yeah, this could be anyone's match for right now. They're both doing what looks like equal damage.
Alright, I just saw Red Corner has Metronome in their setup, and I'm disappointed that there is no Metronomes being used by the Red Corner. But it is what it is.
Kapow for honor.
Alright, and Ursaring now goes for Covet.
And crit, and Exploud goes down in his sleep. A better way.
Alright, Metronome is actually the play here now because Jirachi's coming in. And nothing that this Ursaring has, it can do to Jirachi except for Metronome. So, it looks like Red's going to be rolling the dice, but no. Oh wait, no, that's Jirachi going for a Drain Punch.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, wait. Does Steel resist Ghost in this generation? I know it resists Dark.
Steel does resist Ghost in this generation. Generation 6 Steel got nerfed, and now does not resist those two types. And Ursaring goes for the Odor Sleuth.
Smells fishy.
Right, does not look like the Odor Sleuth and the Metronome tech is going to matter too much as Jirachi goes for another Drain Punch, sealing the fate of this Ursaring.
And that Ursaring goes down. And since there's no switching, looks like Snover will be coming in this match.
For sure.
And the snow warning is now in effect.
Alright, Jirachi goes for the Protect.
And he's going for Grass Whistle, trying to get that sleep in, but Jirachi protects against the attack.
Plus, Grass Whistle has, like, what, 55 accuracy? It's not gonna go, it's not gonna...
I thought it was like 65. Anyway, low, it's low.
Jirachi now goes for the Drain Punch, which is gonna be super effective against this Snover.
Well, it takes it down to half. If Snover does not land this Grass Whistle, there may not be much Red Corner can do.
Of course, they could have gone for sheer cold and got really lucky, but oh well.
And it missed.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure the Snover, who's probably not living unless that was a really high roll. Jirachi is just ripping 3 red team right now.
And Snover will faint. And that is the power of Jirachi. He's just a fun Pokemon. That Snover will go down, and Red Corner's left with their top percentage Rattata.
Alright. However, I do want to point out the Drain Punch must be in not very much PP left, maybe even 0 PP. Nope, 1 PP left on Drain Punch.
And Rattata goes for Protect.
This was an awfully smart play.
And with that, Blue should not have any more Drain Punch power points.
Drain Punch should be completely used up.
Yep. And Rattata is now badly poisoned and activating Guts. Rattata goes for Facade. How much will it do? A lot.
It did, considering this is a red. I don't know.
Oh. That did more damage than I expected.
Yeah, Rattata is not exactly the strongest Pokemon out of all of them. Jirachi looks like it's in a great spot. It pretty much, I think, got the speed. Ursaring had some things that it did, but not many things that it did.
And from the looks of this, looks like Rattata may go down next turn.
Oh, for sure. Jirachi, even if it just double protects, Rattata will go down to its own Toxic Orb because the Toxic Orb, even if like the Burn Orb does not reduce your attack if you have Guts when you get burned, but the Poison Orb will still take damage from you. So usually it's inferior to the Burn Orb, but this Rattata does have the Toxic Orb. As Jirachi gets the double protect, sealing this Rattata's fate to die from Toxic.
Oh yeah, weather doesn't fade in this generation. And it looks like Rattata is going down this turn.
Alright, that'll do it.
With that, Blue Corner, congratulations, you won 82%.
That's a pretty decently sized percentage. Alright. Man, Pokemon Stadium is such a good game.
I never personally picked it up, but I guess my first interaction with it. It is a pretty ridiculous game.
It's quite interesting. The announcer in that game is similar to PR Chase. Because both PR Chase and the announcer in that game care so much. There's so much energy, which is so cool. Honestly, in all these types of games, the announcers that Pokemon have chosen have always been spot on.
You're welcome, Bot. Anyway, wasn't there supposed to be another one coming for the Switch soon, like another stadium?
There was going to be a Pokemon series type, like a new Pokemon game on the Switch at some point.
Dang, I thought it's going to be like another kind of stadium-esque game.
Well, if that is the case, that'd be really cool, but I personally haven't seen anything about that. But also, I really haven't been keeping track of it. So, I just know that I'm hyped for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That's all I know I'm hyped for.
I may or may not be neutral with it, but
oh,
hey, you want a token.
Hey, awesome. Let's go.
Yeah,